Here comes a new challenger!
Time to die.
What's going on, you guys? TBR here, back yet again with another King of Fighters All-Star video, and in today's video, it is Saturday, so welcome to the Saturday Chat and Chill, a very late version of the Saturday Chat and Chill. I will explain that at the end of this video, because this is actually going to be two sections. I'm going to go ahead and get the business out of the way first, and then on the back end, we'll have our little discussion. Today's video is basically structurally very similar to a mullet. I've got the party in the back and the business in the front. So we're just going to go ahead and get into the news. Of course, we have another trailer for the Tekken 7 collaboration. Now, yesterday in our video, we went ahead and broke down and did a bit of a tour around the newest collaboration website, which is now officially out there. And there was going to be two different versions of videos that they released for the Tekken 7 collaboration, both a teaser trailer for the collaboration as a whole, and then they did go ahead and release the first character trailer, which was for How Wrong, which if you guys want to see our kind of just breakdown discussion and first impressions of all that information in yesterday's video, link will be in the description. But in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at Nina Williams' trailer. Now, this is literally like literal waifu, like she's wearing a wedding dress and everything. I know, right? So we're going to go ahead and just jump into the video first, break it down, talk about what there is to see here. Now, of course, in yesterday's video with How Wrong, we did talk about the fact that it did appear as if there were some stance changes going on in that video based on kind of what we could see from the skills. And yeah, it looks like that Nina is going to have some tricks up her sleeve as well. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. So this is the Nina Williams trailer. Now, we're just going to go ahead and take a look at this in its entirety, and then we'll slow it down. But we'll just go ahead and jump into it here. So when it comes to this trailer, I've watched it several times before sitting down to do this, so this is not my first time seeing this. But basically, we do know that this version of Nina is going to be an EX character. Again, in that video yesterday, taking a look at the website for the collaboration, we talked about how that information was confirmed in there. And then, of course, she is going to be a free character in some way, shape, or form. Potentially, maybe she will be on some sort of event banner or something along those lines. But we'll have to wait and see. Still not entirely sure yet based on the information that we have, which is still fairly sparse, but we did get a little bit more information yesterday. Again, link in the description for that. So when it comes to this trailer, now that we're done with it, we'll just go ahead and slow it down. I'm going to go ahead and do some work here on getting this down to 0.25 speed. We're going to turn the volume down because, why God, you do not want to hear that in 0.25 speed, although that might be an interesting thing to do on the channel. Well, let's go ahead and take a look here. So, first shot, of course, is the money shot, right? There's some of those in this. In fact, oh man, I slowed this down. At a certain point, there's going to be a subset of the comment section that is going to be all about one part of this. So, when it comes to Nina's overall character here, as far as just an art standpoint, of course, it's the KOF All-Star team doing the art here, and they always do a really good job on any of the characters from any of the IPs they bring in. The in-game models can sometimes be a little bit sus, but when it comes to the actual art team, they do an amazing job, and she looks great. I still think that this outfit is entirely impractical for, I don't know, any fighting tournament, but who am I to judge when you are an assassin who could probably kill me? But, you know, at the end of the day, very, very cool stuff as far as the overall character art. But let's just go ahead and get into what's important, which is the actual gameplay. But I do really like the art. I like the way she brings out the gun there. Unfortunately, and kind of figured this, she's not going to be using the gun, but it is what it is. Now, this is the basic string. You know, you've got some really nice hit sparks there. We aren't going to be able to see anything like hyper armor or dots usually in these because they turn those animations off. So usually, generally speaking, this is just going to be kind of just to look at the actual skill animations. Now, when it comes to Nina here, there's going to be one important thing we're going to need to talk about when it comes to the skills, and that's of course going to be the fact that it does appear as if she's going to have an extra hit or some sort of maybe even derived skill mechanic on some of these. It looks like 2 of them. We'll point that out here. So this is the S2 right here. Now pay attention, guys, because it is going to be coming up here. If we take a look, it's going to be right after this. So this is a repeat of the second skill, and then you guys are going to notice a change right there. We get an extra kick in, and then this skill is also going to have the same thing. So now it's very ironic and probably intended that she's fighting Shermie here, but basically Shermie has an extra hit mechanic on her kit. This is something that we did get with her release just a few weeks ago at this point, but when it comes to this kit, it does appear as if she is going to have a very similar mechanic. This is a very short animation. It looks like, again, we can watch it in 0.25 and you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is the S1 here. Not much to talk about there. Nice she gets to slide forward. She's probably going to have off the ground on that, but outside of that, not looking like it's anything too crazy as far as anything we need to discuss. But these last 2 skills definitely do. So right here, we're going to get the extra hit in. Now you're going to notice that right here, okay, did we miss it already? Yes, we did. It goes by very quick. So change right there and then boom. So basically you get a 1 kick, kind of a thrust kick. If we take a look here again, you guys will notice change, boom. So it looks like it's just that kick. So I don't know that this is going to be an actual drive skill. It could be, but it might just be an extra hit. And this one's very similar. So you're going to notice, again, it goes by very quickly. You'll notice the change, hopefully right about, it's coming up. There. So it's another thrust kick. So that's basically what we're getting here as far as the Nina Williams trailer. Now, of course, this is going to be her core finisher, just her basic finisher. So pretty cool stuff there. I really like the animation there as far as the effects there. That was really good. The card art looks great. This guy, he's going out like a real champ. So good for you, buddy. But when it comes to the art, it looks really good. I like it a lot. I have no issue ever with any of the art that KoFAS puts out because, again, chef's kiss. They do a great job. So getting into this part, this is going to be her 3PG finisher, right? So when it comes to her 3PG finisher, from what we can tell here, it is going to be a fairly long one. Like, it's not going to be anything too crazy. It's going to be more on the average side. So I guess I should kind of, sorry, distractions. And this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. So basically, you're welcome. But basically, when it comes to this animation, it doesn't look too bad. I think it's going to end up being something just fine. It's very funny that it's Shermie that's getting the old thigh treatment for once, but you know, it is what it is. So overall, I think Nina looks really good. Again, this is going to be fun because this character is going to be free. Chances are, we saw this with Chun-Li before her. When it comes to these free EX characters, they tend to be really good, at least from the very short, very small sample size and time we've had with the ones that we've gotten, which at this point I believe is literally just Chun-Li. But if that is anything to go off of, then Nina should be very good. I think that she does look like she's going to be very strong. It just comes down to, of course, what they do with the kit, right? So it's going to have to be one of those situations where we're going to have to wait and see on this. I'm very much so more interested in what I'm seeing here than what I was seeing with Howrong. Howrong to me did not impress me very much. With Nina, I do think that there's quite a bit here that could get interesting. With Howrong, the only thing I really took away from that was the fact that he had the stance change, and I'm very curious how that's going to work, if that's going to mean anything or do anything. But outside of that, I'm very happy with Nina's trailer. Overall, I know that there are going to be people out there that are rightfully upset about the fact that we are going to be having 2 duplicates. I personally, and I've said this a million times, I think I even mentioned it in yesterday's video, I think that that second Howrong slot should have gone somewhere else. I understand the waifu thing and wanting to give, you know, new players somebody free that's, you know, a waifu for all those waifu hunters out there. So I get the idea there, and she's an EX character, and she's probably going to be really good. It's just that that other slot, I don't know how I feel about that. But then again, somebody pointed out in the comments section, and I should have caught on to this yesterday, but being that Howrong is a very popular Korean character, and Netmarble is a Korean-based company, Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? So, you know, that is pretty much it for the discussion on this trailer, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and segue to the face cam, and we're going to have ourselves a little chat about some upcoming content this week, as well as just some stuff, because it's a Saturday chat and chill. It's not the just Nina Williams trailer breakdown slow motion upskirt thing. I'm just gonna go to the face cam. All right, and here we are. So, a few things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Now, I am on vacation. Starting today, I'm on vacation for the next 9 days. Now, I had referenced this the other day in one of my videos to let you guys know. There's some stuff, had a lot of stuff going on. I know a lot of you guys know I totaled my car a couple of weeks ago. That still sucks. I have not gotten that fixed or figured out yet. Although I did settle with the insurance, so that's good. But beyond that, I have to work on that, and then I also need to kind of look for a new job because, yeah, there's some stuff going on there. So, unfortunately, stuff sucks right now. Economically, things aren't great. We all know this. If you live in America, not the greatest time right now. However, it is what it is. But basically, I am on vacation for the next 9 days, so I am going to have plenty of time to bring you guys some extra content this week. I'm going to be working on a few specific videos. Like this evening, I'm actually going with my wife to see Dragon Ball Super Superhero, and I am super, super excited about that, no pun intended, because that movie does look like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I've been looking forward to that. We've seen the last couple DB Super movies in theaters, and that's been a lot of fun. So I'm hoping that this one is just as good, and I'm hoping to make a review or just kind of a video on that at some point over the course of the next couple days, maybe at the beginning of the week or something like that. Another video that I'm going to work on is related to Tekken, because I did go ahead and binge watch the Tekken Bloodline anime series over on Netflix. And yeah, not to spoil an entire video's worth of content, but it was pretty good. It wasn't perfect. There's some issues. It was pretty good. It wasn't bad. So, you know, there's some things there that we'll talk about, but I don't want to talk too much about that because, again, I am going to make a video on that, but you guys will have to stay tuned for that. That'll come out later on in the week. I'm also working on another collaboration video, so that is something I'm working on and hoping to get shot this week. Maybe we'll even try to make it coincide with something Tekken related. We'll see. But I am working on that as well. So there's quite a bit of stuff that I'm working on for you guys. I also want to bring you guys some more Dragon Ball Legends content, as well as some more Dragon Ball Dokkan battle content. So that stuff I will try to fit in between Tekken content if possible this week. However, I get the feeling this is going to be a heck of a busy week, especially starting on Wednesday whenever we get all of the event notices and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's going to be quite a bit, but I am looking forward to it. It's a lot nicer to be able to not have to wake up and try to cram making a video and editing a video into like 3 hours. Yeah, that's my daily grind before I have to get going to work. So it'll be nice not to have to worry about that. Again, I apologize to you guys for having to make this video late today. Unfortunately, however, I had to pull a bit of an earlier day today, and I do have a bigger commute based on those aforementioned changes at my job. So things have been a little bit crazy. So yeah, unfortunately, I had no choice, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Again, I will be on vacation for the next 9 days, all the way through till next, no, not this coming Monday, but the Monday after. You guys know what I mean. Like 9-10 days. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to let you know what was going on my end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe. And yeah, Viva Vacation. Happy Saturday to all of you. Enjoy your weekends. Be responsible. And continue to hoard those rubies. Because Tekken 7's coming, boys and girls. And it's going to be a fun one. But anyway, you guys, I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Smash that like button and subscribe on the way out. Peace.
Continue.